guys, Lee Michelle Resistance Chicks coming at you April 2nd, 2017. It is a Sunday. Now, I grew up watching Walker, Texas Ranger.
Come on, you know the jokes of Chuck Norris, right?
Yes. Because when the eyes of a ranger are upon you, any wrong you do, he's gonna see. When you're in Texas, look behind you, because that's where the ranger's gonna be.
All right, perhaps the two things illegal criminal aliens should never attempt to do: confront a veteran
or attempt to intimidate a Texas cowboy.
All right, both will inevitably prove to be a big mistake.
Yes.
In that both these groups now know how to handle themselves, and more importantly, how to handle some firearms. All right. So it turns out that some of these illegal aliens are coming up and trying to take over some Texas ranches. So let us go over here. Yeah, we're going to go to this Fox News Insider here. This is from earlier March.
All right, Bill, a new effort in Texas to protect America's farmland along the Mexican border. These farms and ranches are critical to America's economy and food supply. The people working that land are increasingly coming under attack. Now, Texas Agricultural Commissioner is raising the issue with lawmakers in Washington. Chris Gutierrez live along the border in Texas. You're in Starr County, Texas. Where exactly is that, Chris?
Yeah, we're really close to McAllen, even closer to Rio Grande City, Arthel. That is Mexico, just beyond the river over there. Nearly 8,200 farms and ranches line this Texas-Mexico border, and those who live and work down here say they're under attack.
Wow.
It is a war, make no mistake about it, and it is happening on American soil.
Texas Agriculture Commissioner Todd Staples says the same gangs that are blamed for thousands of deaths in Mexico are now threatening our nation's food supply.
Farmers and ranchers are being run off their own property by armed terrorists showing up and telling them they have to leave their land.
Texas farmers and ranchers produce more cotton and more cattle than any other state in the country. In this border region alone, 27 million pounds of cotton and nearly 250 million pounds of beef are produced each year.
We used to have tractors parked right here.
Joe Aguilar's family once owned 6,000 acres of farmland along the border. But after a frightening encounter with armed gunmen who were smuggling illegals into the U.S. through his property, he sold it.
It's really sad to say you either have to beat them or join them, and I decided not to do either.
We went up in a helicopter with Commissioner Staples to see it for ourselves.
From this vantage point, you really get a clearer picture of the problem down there.
We were only in the air 10 minutes before the Border Patrol requested help. Agents feared this group, seen here with a boat on the Mexican side of the border, was trying to sneak into the U.S. Once they knew they were spotted, a truck raced in to quickly pick them up. This close call wasn't far from this man's farm.
I see something, I just drive away.
Fearing retaliation from the drug cartels, he's asked that we not reveal his identity.
It is a problem. I've just learned to live with it, and pretty much like I've become numb.
Okay. So, I mean, seriously, you guys, a lot of people don't understand. They say, don't build a wall, let them in, they need to come in. These are drug cartels. They're using mules to bring in drugs to our country, and you're letting them in. Right. You're bringing them into your cities. You're bringing sanctuary cities. You say, oh, well, they're just normal people, and they're getting along with their everyday lives. How do you think that... They're killing people? Because I know people who have overdosed and died from heroin. And how did that heroin get here?
Mexico.
How did it get here? Yeah. It came in through Mexico. It came through these... And when you say, recognize, when you say it came in through Mexico, they had to trespass on people's property.
Right.
And what do you do if you've got people... criminals.
No, I
with
can't
guns.
imagine.
Bringing, I mean, these people, I mean, hardened criminals is a picture over here. I mean, like, seriously, these are drug cartels. I mean, they don't have a problem cutting your tongue out, right? So a lesson that the Mexican drug cartels who operate between the borders of Mexico and Texas are learning the hard way is in Texas has a long and fabled history with dealing with outlaws, Indians, and even the entire Mexican army. Moreover, that Wild West persona isn't something conjured up in Hollywood. It's real, and perhaps the only true part of Americana still left where an individual can fly that Lone Star flag as high as Old Glory, because Texas is the only state in the Union that was once a sovereign nation. And with that acclaimed and historical individuality, dealing with Mexican drug dealers is simply an extension of that legendary history. Moreover, Texas is actually at its best when faced with a threat, and I would have to say a hearty amen. And thankfully, history once again records concerned Texans coming together in a spirit of unity and fighting for its sovereignty and independence. This time, creating a volunteer group of concerned citizens called the Texas Border Volunteers, who are helping the state's Texas Rangers keep the border secure, as they aid our U.S. border agents to track down and apprehend aliens who are illegally crossing our borders. The volunteer group was founded by Dr. Vickers and his wife, who owned their ranch for over 30 years and has personally witnessed the mayhem created by marauding illegal aliens, trespassing in the dead of night on his property, and the risk that he and his wife face nightly. They're very vigilant, and we realize that a lot of people coming through are gang members, criminals, and with that, we've got dogs to alert us here at the ranch. My wife
Always
in particular depends on the dogs, especially when I'm not here. He continued, we've had dead bodies show up from time to time. It's pretty disturbing, but it's something we learn to live with.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so there you have it, folks. Texas is fighting back, and I you know, a lot of times there's this stigma to how do you defend yourself on your own property, right?
Yeah.
And I'm behind him 100%. So
Yeah.
go at it.
All right, you guys. This wraps up our Sunday segments, I think. Or you have one more?
Maybe.
Okay, we might have one more. This is Lee Michelle signing off for Resistance Chicks, where it's not a conspiracy theory if it's the truth. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Mass Faith 3 and Resistance Chicks. Ring the bell for notifications. And find us on Facebook and Twitter. You can always find more information in the description of each video on how to contact us and things like that. Links to videos and so forth. So, all right, we love you guys. God bless.
I was cold all alone. No place for home every day. So afraid, but you called my name.